Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Advanced Wars Days of Ruin. If it sounds like I'm kind of tired of possibly doing this, you'd be right. Good night. Considering my original attempt was like more than 4 hours long, I was like, no. There's gotta be a much better way to do this, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to purchase a transport copter and 2 infantry. Alright, so this mission is a hassle. Mainly because it's really dependent, and it sounds really ridiculous, but it's really dependent on how you are able to set yourself up within the first few turns. It really is, and it's garbage that that's the case. But well, that's the case, and it's really dumb. I'm going to try my best to make sure that I can do this in the best possible way, because as you can tell, this is not going to be fun. It's just not. This map is just loads of not fun. Let's do that, and you start capturing this. I'm gonna put you there. We're gonna have a bike, and have an infantry unit there. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm trying a totally different strategy than how I normally play this map, and I'm gonna see if this works. I think it will, but we'll see. So he completely disregards trying to go for mine, which is what I wanted to do. This up, and I'm going to be coming after his. And I'm also going to head this way. Start capturing this. And I'm going to get a battle copter. I'm gonna need some way to fight back at this point. Gosh, Tasha's just being rude. Nice. He's not capturing. That's what I wanted. Wait, he did nothing with that infantry, what? I mean, I'm completely okay with that. I mean, the more you don't do anything, the better, I guess, for me. Alright, I'm gonna start capturing this. No, you're not having that. I know you want it, but I'm not gonna let you have it. I'm gonna sit there. this again. Another transport copter with an infantry. Oh, fantastic. That battlecopter is going to be a problem, isn't it? It's possibly going to be a problem, but hopefully not. We shall see. Huh? No, not really doing anything. Alright. Yeah, you're going to try to attack it because you were dumb enough not to use it beforehand. Like, I don't know what was wrong with you. Oh. Went into Lynn's territory. Lynn's not having it. She's like, no, you're not having that. I don't care. I was asking for a problem. Good. Good. Start capturing both of these. Yeah, let's have my battlecopter head this way. To kind of alleviate that problem. And... let's have the battlecopter... not battlecopter, transport copter. Alright. Do some more damage. Get a recon, and I'm gonna get an anti-air. If I can do this right, Gage isn't gonna really get anywhere, and that's gonna be a good thing. Because if I let Gage do his thing, he's going to cause a problem. And the biggest thing about this is just trying to immediately be a nuisance rather than turtling it, because turtling it takes forever. And it's nothing but stalemates everywhere. That's a problem. Yeah, I figured. It wasn't gonna last forever. He had enough of my shenanigans on that. But I don't know why he didn't destroy that and start capturing the base, but... alright. No one's really gaining any ground on that right side so far, which is, well, not too much. It's mainly because people are spreading out and trying to divvy up the harassment. Alright, start capturing here. Try me. Just try me. Alright, yeah, I'm the one that has the most currently, and this is only day 7, which is really good. Yeah, go ahead and take care of this. If I can keep Gage from getting this, this will be really good. Anti-air. And I'm gonna get a mech. And that's how I'm gonna end my turn. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm not going after that anymore. Like, yeah, you better not, because I'm gonna blow you up. I'm gonna blow up the battlecopter anyway. I can't blow up her entire army yet. I'm going to. Alright. She gets it. He gets a duster. Alright. Well, that's gonna be painful. Reach into some nuisance territory. Wait, what? You just abandon attacking and go capture. I don't understand the AI in this game sometimes. I really don't. They do the most random of things. Alright. Well, fight hello to my little friend called an anti-air. And say goodbye to your battlecopter. It was a bit of a short-lived life, but I mean, it did stuff. It just did stuff. It didn't do much, but it did stuff. I'm gonna get a bike for that area. Get this. And down. Finish that. Yeah, I'm gonna get a duster as well. I'm gonna need one to deal with the other air units that are gonna be problems. It's funny how Gage just kind of stopped doing whatever he felt like by trying to capture other stuff, and he's now kind of like, I think I'll just kind of stick to myself over here in my corner. Because he hasn't really, well, he's got something going on over there. He's trying anyway. I guess. That's a thing you did. Alright. Lynn's getting blocked as well. I am going to be this kind of person. Immediately going for you. And your properties. They will be mine. Let's do some decent amount of damage. Start capturing. Kind of continue to capture. Yeah, I think it's a bummer time to just start being a big nuisance. Hey, like, if I can do this to Gage this early, that will be fantastic. Because if I can get rid of him this quick, that will be phenomenal. Because it's not like he's going to be too much of a threat. It's just he's always there, and you have to keep pelting him for him to stay down. And it's just like, I can't do anything. That battlecopter wants to fight, but it's the anti-air's preventing it from actually doing so. Alright, well... yeah, I figured. That would be foolish if you didn't do anything about that. An anti-tank. Alright. Anti-tank's not too much of a problem, really. And it's not really going to be a problem. I mean, I don't know what you were thinking. Just giving me a free kill at that point. Duster... Well, let's have you start capturing, you start capturing. You can hang back. You are going to destroy this. Finish capturing that. Start capturing. You're going to hit the water because this is going to go further and faster. You're going to go away. Boom. That's all said and done. You're going to get attacked. I'm going to put these two right here. So, yeah, can still get attacked, but there's only one that's going to get attacked. I'm going to get one of his properties. One of them's going to get delayed. But that's all it is, delayed. Yeah, I'm going to build another bomber, because that's going to be the biggest thing for me to do. She's probably going to get a fighter jet to deal with my bombers. Maybe. I don't know. It's not going to be the smartest thing. It's going to be to try to expand where she is. But I am, like, rushing Gage to where he's like, oh, I'm having to scramble. I can't build what I want. I have to build what I need. Alright. Yeah, she built a fighter. Okay, he goes after that. He's gonna get the most retaliation damage from that. Okay, so able to completely stop that. No! Actually not. Okay, no. You're able to stop it. It just took everything under the sun to do it. I'd be a fool not to finish that capture. Especially since I got Gage where I'm pretty... not exactly where I wanted, but pretty much. Gage is trying to do something with that transport copter. I'm not sure what. Let's get rid of this. Don't need your infantry units being all sneaky. Alright, you guys get out of here. You guys did a job. But you guys are gonna get blown up if I don't get you out. Let's get rid of you. And then have the battlecopter take this guy out, and then have the bomber take the anti-air out. So I will be more or less free to continue this assault in the way I want. Okay, so essentially this is a map that where turtling's not good. It's actually a detriment, and you actually want to rush. Not what I would originally would have thought, but it works. I'm gonna put you there just in case. Okay. I don't know where this is going. I really don't, and I don't like it, and I want to blow it up. So let's build a fighter to deal with it. The fact that I already have room for a co-power is kind of insane. And I've expanded so quickly, which is good. And I've taken away from Gauge, which is even better. I'm not exactly sure what that fighter jet's going after. I guess he's trying to go after my bombers, but going the absolute worst way to go about it. Well, I know what I'm building next turn. Multiple anti-air units. And put them in my base. Really? You put it there. I mean, I guess. Interesting that they left my infantry alone, though. I mean, I'm just going to keep capturing his stuff. That way I can have him in a bind to where he can't purchase anything to make a difference, so... Yeah, you stopped me from capturing it this turn, but I'll get it. Alright. Let's... Do I? Yeah, let's do it. Co-power time. Gain a boost in defense! And it's gonna be insane defense, too. Alright, let's start moving. Yeah, you don't really need to do here, but I'm gonna keep you over here. Let's start heading across. You are going to be most beneficial sitting here. Got rid of you. You... Good night. Take care of it like this. Come on. Come on, game. Work with me. Alright, we got that going. I don't have him there. Transport copters, you guys head up this way. You guys are running low on fuel, though. That's not good. Mech, and... let's destroy this. I need to buy a couple of anti-air in my base, so... Unfortunately, I can't purchase everything I want, but... Let's make sure that you get the message of, hey, don't come over here! Unless you want to just get gone. I don't know. I don't even know at this point. Get out of here. You're not going to be able to build an air unit. No dusters for you next turn. Alright, I got that going. Okay, that's the only things that haven't moved. Well, that's good. You know what? I'm gonna go for a battlecopter. Oh, he couldn't even afford a Duster even if he wanted to. Gosh. He's at 12,000 per day. It's because I took one of his properties. He's not at 13. Woo. I mean, that's not a bad move. One's having some trouble keeping that middle part, or even trying to obtain it, to be honest. But she's gonna get it. Well, she's got one of those. Alright. Why in the world? Just get out of here. Get out of here, Tasha. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know why you thought this was a good idea. It's not. Really, anti-air? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You're an anti-air. You were supposed to one-shot these guys, no problem. But apparently not. Comparing your feelings to how you want to actually behave. Alright, I understand. You are not being fun. This at all. Alright. I need to get rid of this. Boom. Do some damage over here. Yeah, he can still hit. And I'm going to pull this out. Move you, and you're going to get hit. Nice, nice. You're gonna wait. You're going to get rocketed, or bazookaed, or however you want to call it. It doesn't really matter at this point. The point is, you're getting attacked. I'm gonna pull this guy over here just in case. I want to do this. Build a rig. And build another duster. Gage isn't doing so hot. He's going to be losing a lot next turn. 2 properties. At least. Hey, well, not at least only 2 properties. He is going to be losing 2 properties. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what that was supposed to do. I mean, you got a bomber, sure, but that if you just try to attack 3 anti-air, that's not going to do you any good. Yeah, I figured. I'm going to be putting my Cohen to probably the bomber I built. Or did I buy a bomber? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Because I bought other stuff. Gage isn't in a worse spot than Lynn is. Lynn's kind of like, well, at least I can capture my stuff. Gage is having his stuff captured. He's able to capture it, but it's all going away. Please do not tell me that duster's coming for me. If that duster's coming for me, Lynn, we're gonna have a problem. I'm dealing with this guy. Oh, I built a duster. Okay, well that's fine. I can put a Cohen duster. That's completely fine by me. I don't mind doing that at all. Alright, let's get rid of you. Boom. Alright, we got that capture. 2 more bombs. That's not good. Let's do a drop on your HQ. Do I think it's gonna actually completely defeat that? No, I don't. I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't do anything productive next turn. Alright, let's get rid of you. Boom. We're good. Now... Son of a gun. I did a thing. My bad. I goofed. I guess I don't have to admit. I guess I'll have a goof because that was just abhorrent. That was just bad. That was just bad. Alright, well, there's that. Start capturing the airport. Finish capturing this city. Nice, nice. Get refueled. Transport copter, and also drop this guy off. Alright, now we got that taken care of. I don't know what this is. And even if you tried to tell me, I probably wouldn't understand, so just go away. Alright, so... I'm going to get another duster, since I can't get the bomber. I'm gonna have him head that way, and I think that's pretty much it that I'm going to do this turn. Except get another T-Copter. T-Copters are overpowered for this, especially with what I'm doing. Well, that battlecopter's no longer there. But I'm more concerned about the duster that she was sending kind of halfway my way, but not. Because the duster's not really going to do... Yep. Bomber's like, nah, not really. I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah, having 3 anti-air there is just like, what? You want to come at me? I think is enough of a deterrent. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. I couldn't really avoid too much of that. Oh. Okay. Ouch. Although I should have expected something to that extent. Is there a... There is, okay. I'm going to have that T-Copter that has the full fuel go at, pick up that mech unit. No. Okay. I'm glad that didn't go after me, because I would have been upset. I would have been very upset. Alright, we're gonna have a T-copter head south. T-copter, you head there, load up. Oh boy! Surprise. Alright, let's get rid of you. Boom. Let's have you head back, because you're kind of some dire straits there. I'm gonna get another mech unit. I won't do this. That way I'm out of range. Let's do this. Sit on the base. Just start capturing. Fire. Actually, I should have started capturing. That's my bad. Now I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this guy. Which makes capturing the rest of those other properties over there much easier. Very much so. Alright. We're also gonna take aim at them. And I'm gonna be sending this guy over here saying, nope. We ain't having it. Let's have this ceasefire of you just staying there until I decide to blow you up. Alright, I'm gonna need I need another bomber. I need another one. I need one yesterday. Alright. Yeah, so pretty much the best way to go about this mission is to rush gauge with everything you got, because that makes this so much easier. It is going to be a long map, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be 4 hours long. Yes. Also, we got a bomber before day 10. So that gives you an indication of how ridiculous that is. It's pretty ridiculous. Well, they're having their little fighting it out kind of deal over there. And she just wants to, like, send pot shots my way. What in the world? I've kind of kept her at an arm's length, which is good. But this could possibly get bad. Yeah. I was kind of hoping the other mech unit would live. Would live. I can't even reach right now. Wow. You know what's crazy? It's taxing on him to buy an AT here. That's insane. And I can buy a bomber every turn and it doesn't bug me. Ooh, that's flexing my economic muscle on that. Good night. Lynn's gonna be able to... Lynn's gonna be fine. She's not gonna completely go out. She's got enough to keep her going. It's just gonna be what combination of units is going to get her to have everything work out for her. You get out of here. You just get out of here. I don't need your shenanigans. And bomber, yeah. And like, I'm just gonna keep going at him until he's gone. 40 and 1. Okay, yeah, I need to get out of here with that. Duster. A lot of this is problematic. Now we're gonna load you up. There are you. Get a mech for the transport copter. Essentially, yeah, I'm just gonna keep putting so much pressure on him that he can't really do anything. That's mainly what I'm gonna be doing. Getting this guy out, because they're getting low on fuel. Getting the duster, unfortunately, but I do have enough for another bomber. Yay! Because the duster is going to be enough to try to take care of. There we go. Yeah, you go to capture it. While I deal with the nonsense that you are. Alright. Thank you for bringing a problem. I appreciate that. Not really, but... There's not much else this guy can do. Yeah. I can see where things can possibly go. At least they're not going worse. Yeah, it's just a matter of me taking his properties to lower his funds to where he can't really do anything. And I've slowly done it. Really, Lynn? That's what you go for? Gosh, you're annoying. Like, of all things to attack, why my unit? That's completely out of left field. It's not causing you a problem. That's irritating. Because I'm trying to deal with Miss Fussiness over here because she's deciding to have a tantrum around me. Just for that, I want to attack your transport copter. Good night. Do some damage, please. Thank you. That guy's gonna be fine next turn. This one needs to get healed. Put you there. I'm gonna have the battlecopter attack you. Just do some damage, really. Yeah, let's get a rocket launcher. Bomber. I might lose that, unfortunately. I didn't think about that. Ugh. Was that a battlecopter? Please take care of that fighter jet. Please. I would be so happy if you took care of that for me, Tasha. But I know you probably won't. Oh no. You attacked it. How about that? You lost your unit in the process, which was even doubly nice. Yay! You dealt with it! I'm so happy about that. Did you seriously buy another fighter? What was that? Good night, that's ridiculous. Oh, you attacked the bomber. Oh. Thank you. I know it seems ridiculous, but thank you. Oh. Yeah, that going on. I know you don't like that, but it's for the good. It's for the good of the mission, you know? Oh boy. You did not like that one bit. It's like, yes, I can finally attack it! This infantry's cost me nothing but problems! Really? You lost your fighter jet over that? You're amusing. Okay, that's weird. What is with that transport copter? Was that all it could move? That would make sense if that was all it can move, but if otherwise, that would make no sense. If that's the case, then I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, that was all it can move. Alright. I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna shoot it. Because there's no point. It's gonna blow up next turn anyway, and you didn't drop off the infantry, so the infantry's gonna die. And that's your fault. Alright. I want to see if I can use this as a bait, more or less. It's a 1 HP duster. Alright, let's get rid of this. That's just a problem. Let's do this. Join up. And then rocket launcher. So do that, and let's have the transport copter go back. Let's have you drop off you. Let's have the bomber take care of this. Let's have Wayland take care of this. Alright, I'm wanting to get that. I'm gonna get something over here. At some point. We'll see. This whole thing of it's only a matter of time. What else? Those three? Yeah, I'm good. Hey, that bomber and that fighter jet are gonna lose fuel before she even moves them again, I bet. I know they only lose 1 fuel per turn, but that's pretty much... They're just stationary ornaments at this point. Really? That's not good. That fighter jet's gonna be a giant pain in the neck, isn't it? I bet she was waiting for that kind of a moment, too. Got my co. And did that. Okay. Alright, whatever. Please, just... Can you draw her attention? Because she's throwing her fighter jets at me. That's not cool. Good night. Okay. I was gonna say, if you could build a war tank, please build a war tank, because that would be amazing. Alright, well... Let me just be the biggest nuisance alive. Alright, I'm gonna have that there. And I need to do as much damage to this as I possibly can. Otherwise, it's gonna cause problems. Same goes for this. This is just gonna be a pest. I'll do a little bit of damage. I'm doing something, aren't I? Yes, you're doing fine. Yay. Alright, let's let's do that. If you want it that badly, you can have it. But you're gonna pay for it. I want to make sure you don't do a whole lot of damage in the process. It's a thing. What's going on? Get a battlecopter. Stare those guys down. I think I'm okay. I've pretty much had it to where this guy's not going to last too much longer. I say that, but I don't know, like, entirely. It's going to be a little bit before I can get my co back. Goodness, Tasha, grow up and go away. You're doing nothing good but being a nuisance, and I know that's what you're trying to do. Doesn't make me any less upset. Well, I drew the bomber's attention to something. It took the bomber a while to go, you know what, I'll go after this. Oh my gosh, Tasha's just annoying and ridiculous, and I don't like it. Well, I drew the 9 out. That's good. There goes one of my bombers. That was gonna happen eventually. The biggest problem is the fact that he keeps building... he's doing what he should be doing, which is building anti-air to deal with me, but it's just like... Can you just please give up? I want to just move on. It's been almost an hour at this point. I just want you gone. Ugh. So much of a problem. You're going to get rocketed, and I don't care how you feel. Okay, so that's going to need to happen. I'm going to have you retreat. This bomber is going to go back, get some help. This transport copter is going to come this way. You're going to drop off. You're going to get rid of him. Get rid of that. Insatiable. I don't have any other edges. Alright, well, let's just leave it at that. Alright. Let's do this. Because you were supposed to come over here, but Mr. Fighter Jet thought to have fun trying to attack you. There we go. Got that captured. Finally. By all means, come at me. You utter garbage of an attacker. Alright, you know what? Have fun. Have multiple anti-air coming at you, because I really could care less at this point. Have a million seats, woman. I want to blow everything up. all those air units, I want to blow them up. It's as simple as that. Is that so much to ask? Golly. I'm gonna leave it. I don't. I can spend the money, but I'm not going to. Is she really gonna think my fighter jet's worth it? I kind of hope she does, so I can take out everything that I can. Oh, she thinks it's worth it. She really thinks it's worth it. Alright. Take all the damage. I don't... Hey, like, you're... Either they were gonna run away or destroy it. And I was hoping for the runaway, but... Because that thing. Because she wants to harass me with that bomber. Not anyone else, just me. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to accomplish, but alright. I don't have any air units over there. Alright. I can understand that. Is here? No, just a tank. That's not going to be the most useful thing in the grand scheme of it, but I'm okay with that. That means it's just gonna block something else for me to attack. And I knew she's one. Yeah, I can't even keep things straight. Good night. He's going to try to block me from actually attacking something and attack my infantry units with it. That's what he's going to do. It's just a matter of actually him going about it. And I'm going to put my guy right there. Get rid of you. Because you are annoying. Alright. Once I get rid of this, most of the threat's going to be gone. There we go. Alright, so got that. Get rid of this. Get out of there, because I don't need that, thinking it can just waltz in and destroy everything. Gonna get another fighter jet. And have this guy roll up. Do you think it's worth it now? Golly. Alright. Yeah, I can't really do anything else. You're gonna actually use that bomber to attack her? Because she's actually pushing back quite well. Or are you going to continue gaining nuisance to me? There goes your duster. Yeah, you think it's worth it. Alright. If you want to be like that. Trying to think of the best way to go about this. Because that one... I really don't... Okay. I guess whatever. Yeah. Well, what are you trying to do with those transport copters, woman? You just send them and they just die because they don't have any fuel. Well, that one actually does have fuel. But I digress. What in the world? Get out of here. You insufferable person that I just want to say everything about right now. Alright. I'm gonna step to the side for that. Load up. Have you dropped off? I'm gonna destroy this so you can get another rank. Have you go right there. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to, like, do, like, some, like, 12 moves ahead thing, and it's just gonna go horribly wrong, I guess. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Get a bomber, because that's going to be needed in not too distant future. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna get another anti-air to send it to the right side. That way, it should just stab it. That way I can get rid of her. Cause she's being a nuisance. Cause I mean, seriously, she's got 2 fighter jets over there. One of her is her co-unit. And they're just kind of doing a stare-off with my units. And they can't leave the island anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, gosh. Yeah, I figured. You were low on fuel and you had that going on, so there you go. Why did you do that? Remind me why you weren't stupid. Alright, unit review. Alright, that's gonna get nasty. Yep. I figured. Are you going to capture or are you going to attack? You're attacking, okay. You're doing the smart thing. Okay, you're attacking separate. I don't know if that's going to be a smart idea for you in the end. 2 recons! I guess because of all the infantry that I'm sending your way. Alright. It's only using the minigun! Why? Why didn't you attack it with that and then join? Oh my goodness. Again, the intelligence of this AI is astounding. Because they can do some really smart moves, then they can do horribly stupid stuff. Okay, what are you doing in my territory? Like, what do you think you're doing? I'm gonna give you 5 guesses, and all of them can't be, they're all gonna be wrong, because good night, what are you doing? Oh. No. No, I'm not gonna let you. Do as you please. When I'm trying to attack... Gage. Gosh, my mind went just completely blank on the guy's name. My bad. Because I've been at this since this morning when I got up at like 6. And now it's 12 p.m. I've been at this for 6 hours. Oh my goodness. I need to get him out. So, let's do this and do that. No, do this. Actually, we can do this. That way I don't waste a bomb on something like that. And we can also get these guys heading back. And you can get supplied. You can start bombing that HQ. I'm gonna have you take care of this, or at least for the most part. A mech unit, an infantry unit. Like, you guys got it. You go away. I don't know what you're thinking. Okay, I got a V for that. Next time I'll switch out. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to get another T-copter, and I'm going to get a mech unit. Because that's really the only way I'm going to finish off this, finish Gage off, is just continually send infantry units to where he's having to buy units to take care of them, but also take care of all the bombers that are going to be coming at him with such low funds, he's not going to be able to do it. Why are you... What's... Seriously, she could be dealing with Lynn in a much better manner if she wasn't doing... She's probably... She got a war tank, okay. She ain't She's just trying to play chicken at this point. Alright. Not much I can do when that's the case. And that's the thing, you back up and do all that. But you have yet to build on what you need, which is good. I've got a way to deal with Gage, finally. I got into that point. Took him a while. But, yeah, getting Gage really, like, not letting Gage get off of his feet is the best way to deal with this, and unfortunately it's taking so long. What in the world are you doing? You know what, I'm gonna keep this anti-air hanging out right here just because you have no idea what you're doing. Alright, I'm gonna have you wait here, because you have 1 health. You're not gonna be help in anybody. Boom. Got rid of you. Then we're going to put the Co in here, and then we're going to fly down. Can I? Yes. And I will. Get rid of this thing because it was a nuisance. If you didn't move it, I wouldn't have bothered, but you moved it. Let's start capturing that. Load up. Load up. Take aim and fire. Let's get rid of you. Or do a significant amount of damage at least. Let's supply you. Drop off. Let's get rid of you. Drop off. I need to continue to make sure that none of this is oh my goodness. Okay. Not too much going on. What is that battlecopter doing? It's like, can I scare the edge a little bit? I don't want to get hit. And now you're moving. Alright, well, you can... Yeah, you got him. But, I mean, that doesn't mean much because your fighter jet's going up in smoke soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that's the thing, it doesn't matter. Like, I can move the other anti-air around. It's not like they're stuck there because they don't have any fuel. Alright, so... Okay. Now, what I'm going to try to do is make way for my mech. Or, yeah, because it's the only thing that has full health to start capturing. I don't know, I think I should just go for a base at this point because it's easier to secure everything around it. That way I can always build a mech unit or something there. That's why it's not ridiculous. Okay, that's far too too much, woman. And, like, really? You think I'm gonna just leave it? Like, oh, you can come on over? No, I ain't doing that. Why do you think I have this guy hanging out? Gee whiz. You would think something stupid happened. Do you want to try something? Because I'm more than willing to let you. Alright, now let's get you down here. Continue on. Alright, let's get rid of this. Boom. Alright, let's start capturing this. Yeah, just go ahead and start the capture of Acres. This is going to be a little bit more finicky than I thought. Possibly. %58. And let's do a good bit of damage there. Yeah, that's not gonna be a completely good capture, but you know, I want to do my darndest to make sure it doesn't happen in a terrible way. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make sure this guy doesn't do a whole lot of damage in the long run, because that's going to be the best option in the end. Which possibly could be either 3 HP, yeah, 3 HP. Another bomber. Just get out of here. No one likes you. There we go, got that. And let's get rid of you. Okay. So, I am going to, because this person's going to be ridiculous, I'm going to get a T-Copter and I'm going to get a mech to head back down there again. Good thing is Lynn's keeping Tasha occupied. What in the world is that battlecopter doing? I'm being honest. I have no idea what it's trying to do. It's amusing as all get out, but come on. I think it's trying to get a pot shot off on my unit there. My T-Copter. And that's what you capture that. Well, say goodbye to your anti-air. Your only anti-air. Why did you do that? You could... What? And you did stop me from actually capturing, which... Okay. No? Wait, what? Why did you do that? I'm made of questions. I guess because you didn't think I was supposed to... I guess. I can see why you did that, but still, that's smart. Gage is holding on, and it's like This is ridiculous, kind of holding on. Those two can't make up their mind who's winning, who's losing. Alright. Let's get rid of you. %72 damage. Make it where this is a pitiful thing. Alright, let's move you. Continue to capture, I guess. Ain't nothing else I can really tell you to do at this point. Hanging on by a thread. Alright. I think at this point there's not really anything that can do. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, bike. You're gonna head down that way. You get refueled and re-immunized. I'm gonna maintain my stance of what the heck is this doing? I don't know what it's planning, but it's not gonna work. It's really not going to work. Alright. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and continue this. I'll end it. So. And the biggest problem is that Gage keeps it, like, having just enough to fend me off so I can't destroy everything he's got. Once I get rid of the Ko, a lot of his power is going to be gone. Because his range is ridiculous, and it powers everything up in it, so... Oh. He's just going to use his Ko power. Alright. Not that it's going to really give him much of an edge. It really didn't. Yeah, I figured. Oh wow, my infantry's still alive! Somehow. I don't know how, but I'm okay with that. Oh boy. What? Okay. That still doesn't make any sense, as to... I guess you're trying to protect your Ko. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, I guess. The Ko unit's very powerful, but it's also very much if you don't want to have it in, like, really far out. Because if you can't keep it backed up, it's not, there's no point to it. Thing is, if I get my Ko power, he's done. There's nothing he can do with an anti-air. Alright. Because look at all these bombers. Do you know how messed up you're going to be? No? Well, let me show you. I will show you how ridiculously messed up your situation is. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Make it to where that's going to be basically nothing, and destroy this. As a result, this is what I've been trying to do for turns now, is make it to where he can't fight back. And it's this whole idea of like, okay, now's enough. Just, you can't do much. Alright, start capturing this. I dare Tasha to build something there. I just dare her. Alright, this is gonna keep heading this way. You know what? That was a bit of a mistake on my end to do that, but... Alright. I'm just gonna build a normal mech. Keep heading down, so he has to do something about it. I mean, he's got an anti-air, and I've got several bombers. And he would have to build another one to do anything, because I can destroy it easily. Alright, so it takes a while to get one of them to the point where they can't do anything, but there you go. Oh, I didn't move. My bad. That's my fault. You didn't go... Okay. You didn't go after the one that has the co in it. You went after the one that was off to the side. Makes no sense, but okay. And all I'm gonna do is just have him join the co. That's really it. They're kind of running low on a couple things, so having him join is the best way. And they're still going at it. They can't make up who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. Which is fine. Mainly because Tasha doesn't know what to do, and now she's at her wit's end trying to just keep things all together. And that rando up in the top of the map, it just makes no sense. I don't know why you're having your unit do that. Alright, I think it's fine. Alright, let's have a bomber head this way. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna have you wait. Have this bomber roll in and do some damage. And have this guy finish it off. Have you start capturing. Have you finish this guy off. Now the only thing, there's nothing he can do. There is seriously nothing he can do. He's gone. It's just a matter of one turn. Okay, that's gonna wait. You are going to wait here. These two are gonna join up. So now there's a bomb. Well, a couple of bombs. But That's the point. I'm trying to... Not that much left. I'll get you to a vet. But we're good. This thing's off in the corner. It can't fire at anything. I'm good. Alright, now let's start moving this way. I'm just gonna be mean. I dare you. I dare you to try something. Because I guarantee you that you won't be able to pull it off. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's head this way. Oh, fair enough. Okay. So, this rig is going to stay here. For all these guys, when they're done, they're going to need some refueling and whatnot, so, yeah. I'm going to get a fighter jet. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it for Dasha. Alright, so... Gauge is officially dealt with. Well, not officially, but pretty much. I've got him next turn. I'm going to have 40 properties. Who should I go against next? I think Lynn's going to be the easier of the two. And with how things are going between them, I think Lynn's going to be... when I can do the most too. Yeah, it's just like a Hail Mary, like I can't do anything about it kind of deal. Alright, so... At least that cut off Tasha by a little bit on some funding. That's good. Alright. Let's get this started. Let's have the bomb. Oh, I see that. I see that. I'm glad I did. That's quite a bit too. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna just kind of pull this to the side here. You guys can handle it between each other. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, we got that dealt with. Yay. Alright, yeah, you can stay there. You are gonna come up here for fuel. You are gonna come up here, well, for fuel and ammo. And you're gonna get here for heal. You're gonna come here. Everyone else is gonna go to the right. That's pretty much how it is. It's when you get somebody down, it's like, alright, we dealt with you. Next. Build another fighter. Now I'm going to be more wary of that. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna just pester you. Go away. Hey, you're the net that won't leave. If for some reason you're just sticking up there for no apparent reason, I'm just gonna make sure you don't. Like you just, if you want your battlecopter to die that badly, I will grant its wish. And usually when you beat one of them, it's pretty simple because it engages the easiest to start with. Tasha, not so much. And you can't even really get to Lynn unless you go through both of them. Or go through one of them at least. So. Alright. I'm pretty sure the main reason why that's going to be that fighter jet was bought was for her fighter jets. Multiple fighter jets, okay. Well, she didn't even bother moving it. Wow. Alright, well, a good bit of funding is going to be spent. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I am going to buy a rig. You're going to get in this. You're going to wait there. Bomber's ready to head out. You are going to stay there. I'm going to start capturing your stuff. Alright, let's have you head kind of down this way. You stick around up here. I am also going to buy another fighter jet because you guys are ridiculous. Rocket launcher's going to be heading this way. This bomber's going to be heading this way. You are going to go there, and you're going to get fueled and resupplied. You guys are going to stay there. I'm going to destroy this because it's annoying that it's sitting there and doing absolutely nothing. You didn't even bother to move it. Garbage. Just complete garbage. I think it's because of the fact that I moved this there, she didn't move it at all. Which is crazy, but there you go. I'm gonna get a rig, and I'm also gonna get a mech. And I'm gonna start just sending units her way as well. Because there's not a point to not do it. You know? Alright, we will head out. I think I'm going to do my co-power possibly next turn, or the turn after, and then just send in the planes, essentially. Because that's honestly going to be the best way to do it. Really? You're going to send the anti-air my way? Oh, I am so... I really want to do this now. I'm going to have the Duster be at the end of where all those woods are, because I just want to see her move those anti-air all the way over there for nothing. Because once it gets close enough, I'm just going to be like, nope, can't get me. And then when she tries to leave, I'll bring it back. That's going to be my... Like, well, you bought those anti-air, you better use them. Or are you going to be a big jerk about it and not? Alright, well, I think, yeah, it's a good time to use it. Alright, so. Let's co-power. The skies belong to me, brother man. Oh, man. Finally. Being able to produce such a result of defeating Gage is just nice. I'm so glad. It's about time. Alright, I am seriously going to do this. I want to see something crazy happen. Alright, you know what? I'll actually start building this. Since I'm having them wait until the anti-air kind of pass on by, because they're so eager to attack my my plane. Alright, I'll let you attack my plane, if you can get to it. Alright, so, which I highly doubt they can. Yeah. I don't think you realized what you were getting yourself into, Lynn. I know you're trying to protect your stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Not today. Not today. I am not gonna let you stop this momentum that I'm building. Alright, that's mine. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Pretty much just roll up and start blasting. There is that. There is that. If you are going to be a problem. Maybe. Maybe not. Especially considering this being also part of my offense on this middle island here. I don't think it will be too much of a problem if I just do this. Because you can't do hardly enough damage. And I'm going to completely eviscerate your entire army. Yeah, start heading up to capture. Buy one of them, and also let's get a duster. Because why not? Alright, I'm going to have that there so you can't buy anything on that. Alright, going to have you head over this way. You're almost good, but I'm going to have you wait one more turn. Honestly, that might be the best place for putting it, because that way I can quickly bring them back. That seems like a better idea. Alright. Well, that is that. And that's what happens when I use my co-power and cover half the map. And just carnage. Okay, I really, really want to see this happen, where she spends so much resources to get one duster. And I'm not going to let her get it. And yeah, using 2 fighter jets does not bring down my bomber. It only brings it down to 7. Yeah. You're just being really, really just ridiculous, but you know. Silly. But ridiculous. Alright, well that's not going to do a whole lot. And say goodbye to that. Len was able to get up off her feet because of what I did. But I'm also capturing her stuff, so she's not too entirely happy about that. Alright. And now, thankfully, because of me taking out Gage, it's going to come around to my turn a lot faster, which in turn can begin more carnage. I'm sorry, but that's pretty much what's going to happen here. Boom. I've captured your property, sir. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I totally captured it. Alright, so... I'm going to have you up there for a sec. Let's destroy this. Boom. Nice. Really? Okay, fine. I'll use my vet. Alright, so... I'm just gonna capture something of hers. Alright. That's completely fine. This is also gonna happen. I do realize that there's an anti-air there, and that's most likely going to attack my bomber at any moment, but still. I'm going to go for it. That would be foolish not to. Alright. You sit there, because you're not going to make much of a contribution as far as damage. And let's just get rid of the fighters. The only one who allowed to have an Air Force is me. That's pretty much what I'm doing. It's like, yeah, you can't have that. You two have been fighting for this ever since you two got to the middle. I think it's about time the real person that's gonna own this area to step up and actually take it. So there you go. It's mine. Alright, there's that. I am going to buy a fighter, and let's have my bombers take care of this. Essentially biker gang at this point, and that's pretty much what they are. Biker gangs. From, like, the old... I think it was... I'm not sure exactly when the sidecar became a thing, but I know World War II had it. I don't know if it was ever used beforehand in a war. I don't think so, but I might just be mistaken. Build that. This is going to be able to have this guy, and this is going to just hang out. And whenever it needs to be refueled, it'll just come back over here. I'm looking forward to everything lining up here just to get at him, and it just won't work. You're building all those units just to send it down this one little stretch of land that ain't gonna get anywhere. And best part yet, I think I'm gonna also get that. Oh, dude, getting a rocket. Oh, dude, yeah, I'm totally getting rockets for that. Oh man, that's gonna be nice, just picking them off. Alright, well... that's just rude. Like, I'm coming back! I got some health now! What is the pike expecting to do to the duster? It can't attack it! Oh man, I don't know what it's about, but it's kind of funny. Alright. Yeah, this mission takes a while. Gosh, almost hitting the 2-hour mark. Oh, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to pull this guy back. Start building the temp airport. Alright, load up. And you're gonna load up next turn. Actually, you load up now. Fighter jet, you come and take care of this to some extent. I'll have the other one take it out. There we go. You have been exterminated. Let's move up slightly. Alright. Gonna go about this the smart way. Alright. You slowly make your way. Let's get rid of this. So, this is going to be a bit of a tricky bit here. Finish capturing that. That takes her down. And those two just started, right? Yeah, those two just started. Yeah, so we'll have a bomber head this way. Duster's going to be heading this way. A rig to help with all that. I'm going to have a bomber head this way. I'm going to have a rockets sitting right there. And I'm also going to grab an artillery. Because, good night, you people are ridiculous. Let's do this. Alright, so... Alright, this is how this is going to play out. Get rid of this. Do some damage to this one. And the bomber took out this guy. Don't do a whole lot of damage, but it does something. Yeah, there's no air units you have, but you do, so I'm going to have you head this way. Oh, yeah, there's your co-unit. I didn't think about that. That's my fault. Alright, well... Oh well, I guess. The war tank is definitely... The war tanks themselves are going to be issues, but I don't think it's going to be too bad of a problem. All kind of depends on how that's going to be... Ouch. Yeah, that's really not good. Funny thing is, though, the only thing that war tank that she had, that Lynn has, can only attack that one... Oh. You are really being rude. You made it to where she can't attack your anti-air. Oh man, that's just disrespect. All the levels. I see what you're doing. And the duster, okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to attack the infantry, well, the mech or the bomber, and it attacked the bomber. So there you go. Alright. Let's have the duster taken care of. I think I'll be fine, honestly, for the rest of the... Maybe. I don't have to buy any fighters for right now. But my bomber count is getting thinned considerably. Golly. Yeah, because the only thing that I can really do... Alright, so I'm going to back up with you. If the two of you join up, you start capturing that. ASAP. Do as much damage as you can to this. And I'm gonna... Good night. I have the worst hiccups right now. That's not good. Alright, let's have the bomber with one take that. There's not going to be really anything else that can happen from that guy, unfortunately. Get back up to semi-good health. Have the duster kind of make his approach. Take out the tank. And Lens, at least, is being a lot simpler to deal with. I don't know how that's being the case, but it is. I guess because I already have the army to deal with it. Alright, so I'm also going to have my bomber take care of this. Okay, so what's it look like? I'm trying to... I forget what you need to push to... Yeah. Let's have you wait there. You are going to be the supplier for that area. Build a bomber. And there we go. I mean, if you want to continue to do that, that's really your prerogative. I don't mind. Alright, so... I'll get another bomber. Yeah, I just need the Air Force, essentially. The infantry are taking care of land for the most part. Really? Out of every target? Well, not that you had that many. I know I'm going to buy a fighter jet again, but this time it's going to be strictly for taking care of her. And they're still just coming this way. Alright. I'm going to move the artillery to that corner. There's no point in having it where the rocket is. Okay. Okay. But why didn't you take the one off the base? That makes no sense. Oh, you have an extra one. I didn't see that. Bye-bye. Alright, so bombers away, I guess, is the best way to put this. Let's make sure that all this is not full. And not. Alright, let's get rid of you. No! Alright, so sure, why not? Let's do this. Well, this bomber can only do one thing, so let's do that. Capture that. Now that you don't have an extra airport, that makes that even doubly nice. All these mech units. Alright, so Ko is going to take care of those. There are 3 other ones, though. Ugh. That's the problem. But I do have bombers. Bombers, bombers, and bombers. So, I think I'll be okay. I mean, if you only have 1 HP on the majority of your anti-air, then they're not gonna do much. So let's have you over there. Seems ridiculous, but there's a reason. To some extent. There's some reason, not always. Is this enticing enough for you to lose all those? I hope so, because, you know, it's going to happen. I'm gonna get a fighter jet, because, yeah. Well, that happened. It's unfortunate. Not much could be done. Alright, so they're... golly, one of each. One of each army. This is gonna be a problem. I think it's a massive one, but, you know, we'll just deal with it as time allows. Alright. No, that's not right. No. There isn't just like a view the map. And I don't like that. It has to be not your turn, which is really dumb. Unless there's a way to... I know there's a way to turn it to that. Gosh. I'm not pushing the right button, I guess. Ugh. But I don't know if I can... I don't know. It doesn't matter that much, but it's just like I want to see it. Okay. Like, yes, it's a tiny. I want to go for it. And I was like, alright. Why are you moving bikes there? That's the amusing thing about all this. It's like you're just pushing bikes further down that. You know what? If you want to spend your money and do that and have your defenses completely just shot, then that's fine by me. Alright, well... That being said, Lynn's on her last legs. She doesn't have a whole lot left. She's got properties and she's got money. Well, not really. I kind of took that away from her to some extent. Tasha's done most of that. Most of Tasha's units are going down this ridiculous road. Guess what? It was completely for nothing. Boom. There you go. And guess what? I got another rockets. Do you want to mess with me? Because I will. I will fire. And I will hit. Seriously? Do you really want to mess with me? Alright. Dum. Okay. We're gonna move you there. I'm gonna take this guy down because I don't need it being a problem. Which it currently is. Alright, back up. Gosh, the lag is strong with this guy. That was a terrible reference, but a terrible way to reference it, but you know. I want to see. No? Okay. I just wanted to see that happen in the most fantastical way. Alright, so that's getting severely hurt. Okay, so... Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't know why, because I'm running it off. It might... There should be no reason. This is so bad. Just so bad. Alright. Now I get to build bombers right there. And I'm totally okay with that. Alright. Say goodbye. That is not cool. Having a helicopter turning out like that. Alright. I do this when I'm completely bored out of my ever-loving mind and just waiting for them to just go away. Alright, so Lynn is pretty much done. There's nothing she can really do. I'm going to keep one unit alive, at least. just so I have the complete ability to capture and have all of her property. Capture her property, her HQ, and have all the property. So I'm gonna have this head up already, and he's gonna start heading up. I know that's currently not gonna, like, it's not gonna happen next turn, but I'm working towards it, and that's the best thing. Okay, so what can she? She can get anti-air, so I'd rather her not have anti-air. Alright, I'm gonna have, you're at 7, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No, that's not it. There. Somewhat. Okay, so that's there. It can't move off, that's fine. These guys, they're fine where they are. Fighter jet. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Alright. It couldn't destroy my anti-air. That's amazing. That anti-air's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm running. And as much as he should, so yeah. It's like, you want to play? I don't know. I'll do it. I'll mess you up. Really, Tash? Really? Yeah, I kind of figured. Alright. Wind's not long for this. And I'm gonna be really well off if I get all of when I get Lynn's property. I'm pretty much going to be trying to stop Tasha from capturing any of Lynn's stuff, because that means it's not going to be mine if she does. And I'm not going to bother about capturing anything else's of Lynn's, because it's not going to matter. Alright, so, drop. Alright, there we go. Wind conditions are being met right here. Yeah, I do need to be careful though. That end is quickly coming. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna make sure. Okay, so let's have the battlecopter head this way. A bomber, you meet bomber and become big bomber. This is not Bomberman, but I don't know. There is a bomber game I do want to play for the channel. It's like not the normal Bomberman kind of game, so I wonder how people would take it. I don't know, but I actually like the game a lot. So we probably will play it at some point. I don't know when though. Hello, you wanna come get me? You wanna come get me? I'm just barely out of your reach. Oh man, I'm being so ridiculous right now, but it's the only thing that's keeping me sane. Because I'm not kidding when I said I was up at 6 a.m. and it's already 1 p.m. Trying to do this one mission. And of course this run is the best one. Golly. And it's still running these in ridiculous amounts of time. I'm not a fan of it. Alright. Lynn, just stop. Just stop, okay? That would make everyone's life easier if you just stopped. Alright. No anti-air nonsense, please. I don't care for it. Yes, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to annoy you. Ooh, Tasha with that. I'm going to annoy you so much with doing something so small. Alright, bomber in range. Yeah, just build one bomber. Just have all the bombers. Oh boy. Yep, you took it. You took the bait. They're back! It's like, oh, the dust is back! I'm gonna get me a piece of it. The answer is actually no, not really. You're not really going to. Oh boy. Of course. I know I was protecting my bomber, but still, that's upsetting. You bit... What? Why did you build that there? And, okay. You ensured your defeat. Okay. Now that, since that's happened, I need to get you out now. Alright. Rig, I need your help. I need your help a lot. Bomb this, please. Just get rid of it. It's being a problem. Get out of the way. I don't care for your shenanigans. Boom. Well, that's gone. Supply everybody. Take this guy down. Is there? I don't see any air units other than mine. Okay. Do that. And there's no point in you doing anything. And I have you come over here and attack. Because I need to get these guys refueled and everything, because otherwise it's going to end badly. So many bombers! Do you think you have enough? No, I need more. I'm someone that has the Air Force. Of course I need more bombers. Okay, Just thought I'd ask. It's a silly question. Guess what? You can't attack me again. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's move you over here, and let's get rid of you. You're being a nuisance. Get out of here. Build a bomber up here, because build a bomber is not the same as Bob the Builder. Not even close. Again, it's the nonsense because I'm just kind of bored at this point. Like, okay, we got it finally. It's just needing to just let things run its course at this point. They're like, nope, I'm not dumb. Yes, you are. Yes, you are going to. You are going to do the dumb things. I know. It's pretty simple. Oh boy. Yeah, Tasha's going down pretty quickly. Ouch. But also that shows how ridiculous an a rig. It's not an APC in this one, but it's a rig. It just shows how ridiculous they are. It's like you can try desperately all day long. You want? You ain't getting it. All right, Len is now defeated. Okay, now Len is defeated. And now I have 62 properties. Yeah. At this point, it's just... Is there a mercy kill? Because I really think this is necessary at this point. And that's the thing. APCs? What? NPCs don't really ever give up. And so it's kind of just this whole thing of like, okay, you gotta go through this whole mess of like, okay, they're definitely gonna lose, but they're not giving up. Just, okay, fine, you're not gonna give up. That's one thing, but it's like, I mean, come on. Yeah, you're kind of not going to live more than 5 minutes, but alright. If you want to be like that. Alright, well, let's just say this is nothing but a cakewalk at this point. I have all of the bombers because I don't mind throwing everything I have at you because of how much of a nuisance you've been. You've poked me so much. I'm including the times that weren't recorded because good night, because this is ridiculous. Well, they were recorded, but I had to get rid of them. But, you know, things and stuff. Wow. That one unit stopped me from attacking your duster. I guess you gotta count your blessings in that. Boom. Boom. Go, Battlecopter! Oh boy, I am going completely crazy at this point. Oh goodness. Say goodbye to your anti-air unit that you... I don't even know what you were doing with it. Oh my goodness. It's just weird at this point. I don't really mind. I don't care. Alright, let's build another bomber. Let's build a battlecopter. I mean, just buy all the units to go in and destroy. I don't have to worry about capturing. I can just destroy your entire army and I wouldn't care. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have the rocket launcher head this way. Okay, that's 30. Alright. We good. 19,000 per turn compared to 62,000 per turn. I think you're kind of in trouble, to say the least. Oh! I brought every single one of them this way. Alright. That's kind of funny. It's like, yay! There's a target when we don't have to be shot at for! But you do realize you're going into bomber territory, right? I hope you do, because bomber territory is just enormous. So enormous that it's ever expanding. You know? It's now expanded into your territory so well, to the point where, honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you try, it doesn't matter how you plead, it doesn't matter. You're going down. I know it. You're getting your just desserts in this. You know that, right? Join up, because there's no reason to have that many fighters. You can start capturing. I mean, you don't really have to, but you can. You know? It's like one of those things. Alright. Bomber, head this way. Ooh, someone needs some ammo! Oh, we'll get to you. Everyone's going to get their turn of getting refueled and re-ammunized. I mean, it'd be foolish if that wasn't the case. Alright, let's get rid of this, the possible problem, and turn it into no problem. We're gonna have you wait here. Just because I feel like it. And all the damage to the war tank. I love seeing that. Going from 10 to nothing. Yes! Gosh. I'm going stir crazy by doing this mission. I really am. Let's have you wait there. You can take care of this. It's just a little small guy. I misspelt, but that's fine. If you build any air units, it doesn't matter at this point, because I'm going to completely destroy it. Yay! Let's have the district take care of this to some extent. That's going to draw some of the attention away, but you don't have that many units left, so yeah. Duster, you can head up this way. I thought I would need the war tank, but it was clear that I didn't. I just have way too many bombers. Just have all the bombers do all the work. I'm curious to how many bombers I've built in this entire mission. I've probably built quite a few. I mean, you did do 7 damage to a bomber, but, you know, you'll lose that in the air next turn. Because the rockets... Unless my rockets can't reach that. That I don't know. That's actually pretty concerning. That I don't know that. Oh. Well, you escaped multiple bombers from destroying your anti-air to just running to a few. Alright, well, yeah, it missed it by 1. Hot diggity dog, you are the luckiest. But not. Let's say goodbye to your anti-air. I don't know what that was. I'm at this point where I'm just kind of not caring about. That's 23 damage. This is 9%. Oh no, no, that's terrible. What a terrible idea. Why would I ever do that? Alright, let's get rid of this. Or at least mostly. And have the duster do some damage. Just some, not a lot, because he can't do a lot of damage. Alright, so bombing raid is about to commence in the next turn. Although, it seems that some have gotten an exciting news, the exciting news that they can go early to some extent. I would highly advise you to be very careful, for the skies are nothing but bleak, with bombs. Lots and lots of bombs. Really? Fine. Okay, I'm gonna go over this way and destroy this onto air. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that at all. Excuse me. Look at all these bombers, they're so amazing! Boom. You know, what's amazing is the fact that you completely were incredibly dumb about sending that many anti-air and infantry and all that to one side for something that dumb. Oh my goodness. I can't believe you fell for that. Alright, well, let's just be overzealous in our bomber makings, because why not? At this point, and also, let's do this. Because this seems like an appropriate manner to just destroy everything. Alright, well, we got plenty of bombers for the bomber raid. When the screen is mostly bombers, you're in trouble. Alright, so he did a bad. Well, she did a bad. A really big bad. The biggest of big bads. So, I'm going to give her a moment of silence. Because co-power. I think that already passed the time for the best shot to happen, so, yeah. And wait for the minute to pass after every single enemy gets a power. Well, not enemy, but co. All my units. Gosh. It's gonna go through the list of every single one of them. There we go. There we go. Alright, bombing raid is going to commence now. Well, once some of them actually get there. Say goodbye to your anti-air, because it's not coming back. Alright, well, this is gonna get... like, you're gonna get all the insult. Because you have been nothing but a pain. That bomber nonsense from earlier. Golly. You want to see bomber nonsense? Oh, I'll give you all the bomber nonsense, because here we go. Here, have a giant war tank cannons to your face. Not actually the code's face, because the code's not in it. If the code was in it, then we could do it to the code's face, but we can't do it. Almost. This bomber can't really do anything, unfortunately, but the others have plenty to do. Oh boy. Really? This could prevent to be somewhat of a problem. I may not be able to defeat you this turn. That's not good. I need to defeat you this turn. Boom. Yes. Well, considering everything but that duster's probably going to be left, I'm not too worried. Possibly. Depends on how long it takes to take care of some of these. I'm going to use you to destroy this guy, because he's on base. Boom. There you go. There you go. All the damage, because you deserve it. You deserve all the damage. You... Golly. This mission is ridiculous. It's insane. I don't know why, but it is. Well, I know why. Hey, I can't... Hey, I'll be honest, I can't remember if I made this comment in this recording bit of it or not, but this map would be like a million times better if the when you actually go through this whole bit, if the map was smaller, that way you're not having to travel as far. Join up. So there's a 10. Alright, have you sit there, have you sit there, and Duster, you sit there, and you sit there, Duster. Make it ridiculous. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna get fighter jets now, because you upset me because my bomber raid didn't defeat you. That's what you're doing? Okay. The only thing she can build isn't just one air unit. She can't build anything else. Oh, I take that back. She built a mech. My bad. But... yeah. Goodbye. And don't come back. There we go, got rid of that, and let's rocket you, because I feel like it at this point. Alright. And capture, because I feel like it, and I'm going to attack you with the little minigun. just attack you with the War Tank's minigun, and that will be that. There. We're done. We're done. It's an S rank. For crying out loud. And they're... See, even the speed is at over 100. That tells you this map takes forever. Gosh. The end of the world ain't so bad. Oh my goodness. 27 bombers. 27 bombers. 14 fighters. Golly. Only one bomber. And that bomber was a nuisance. Wow. Only one enemy bomber. But there were 8 fighters. 15 dusters. Plenty of anti-air. Oh my goodness. Both of them had 15. She had 16. There was 46 anti-air. Oh my goodness. I only had 6. But then again, I did have 27 bombers. So there you go. Oh me, oh my. Alright. There's that. Okay. I'm not recording after this for a little bit because I need the time to myself. Thankfully this one is going to be a much smaller one, and same thing with this one, but this is a free deploy. So the next few are actually going to be short, so that's good. I can see this one might be a problem, and this one's also probably going to be the one that's going to be like this, where it's going to take forever. Ugh. It may not. I don't know. I haven't done this one, but what I am planning on doing in between videos, well, in between recording sessions is, excuse me, good night. I need to eat. That's what my body's telling me right now. I'm gonna go through and play through these missions. That way I'm not completely blind on it, and I have a better idea of what to do. That way I'm not stuck. I have played this one before. I did it in 43 days, but it was a slog. This is almost a 3-hour video, and I'm not okay with that. I hope the rest of them aren't going to be like that. I don't know at all if there's anything below this line. I know there's some below this bit here, but I don't know if they're going to be as bad. I hope not. I really hope not. Anyway, sorry for rambling. I'm kind of just out. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done with it. So in the next one, we will do D Island, and hopefully it's not going to be that bad. Who knows? I'll see you guys then. Later.